Hey, good afternoon. This is Lost Kobold on YouTube, Golden Kobold on ECF, John to the rest of the world, and I did an earlier review today on some Vaporite juices, which I really liked, but I went to the mailbox and I was happily surprised because the wait is over. I got my Liberty Flights juices, finally. Shipping was not fantastic on these. I'm just going to get that right out of the way. I ordered these Friday. I got them the following Friday. So 7 days for a USA distributor of juice is a long wait. The reason for that is they had fantastic deals on an e-cigarette called the Riva 510, and people were just swamping them with orders. I would have liked to have seen a heads up on the front of their webpage that said something along the lines of, "Hey, we're having higher than normal traffic. Shipping times will be delayed." They did not do that. The only reason I knew about this because I go to e-cigarette forum, and they'll probably get all that sorted out. This is mostly just an initial review for people ordering the Riva 510 and maybe wondering if they can get their juices from Liberty Flights as well. I have seven different bottles, 8 different flavors. Um, I'm sorry, 8 different bottles, 7 different flavors. I'm gonna start it off with the menthol. I got 3 different type of menthols here. Menthol, just called normal menthol, a menthol smooth, and a menthol blend. Now, this is the menthol. I got 24 milligrams VG menthol. This menthol is not really going to give you a great throat hit anyway because it's giving you that menthol sensation instead. This normal menthol is really kind of medicinal. I'm not a huge fan of the straight up menthol 24 milligram VG. The menthol blend and the menthol smooth are much better choices if you're going for a menthol. The menthol blends advertises like a tobacco menthol blend. I don't taste so much of the tobacco. There's just some flavoring in there to kind of cut into the menthol to make it less medicinal. And the menthol smooth is a much smoother vape, uh, much more just a better vape all around. The menthol itself, very on the. If you ever had e-juice menthol, you know they go from minty to medicinal, and this is very much on the medicinal side of the spectrum. I'd skip the normal menthol. I definitely won't be ordering this. However, the other two are fine. They're perfectly good. My preference is for the smooth, but I could definitely see some people liking the blend better. It's kind of like a menthol RY2 blend. Not as sweet as an RY4 at all, but definitely has some flavoring in there. The other juices I got are I actually do have an RY4. It's a good RY4. It's pretty much your standard RY4 you're gonna get from anywhere. Middle of the road. Um, Nothing bad about it. You can definitely vape it if you like RY4. And I got 2 vanillas. One one is 8 milligram. One is 24 milligram. I like vanilla. You can always be pretty safe with the vanilla. It's not going to be too sweet, and you can definitely mix it. That's why I got the 8 milligram. You can mix it in with other juices to add a little bit of extra flavor or balance it out or something. Um, that may be what I do. This is PG vanilla. I may mix this with the menthol. See how that pans out. It'll probably be a much more vapable experience. So the vanilla RY4 and 2 out of 3 of the menthols are definitely vapable. I'm using a Volcano Inferno 650 mile USB pass through, which will be similar to what you get if you do buy a Riva 510 from them. The other flavor I did want to talk about is, and those I was doing in a drip tip. That was the menthol that I'd preloaded. This is a cartomizer that I have filled up with coconut, PG coconut 24 milligram. What you get out of this is a toasted coconut, kind of like a macaroon, and it's very good. I get coconut flavors because I like coconut, the actual nut, and you never really get that replicated. This doesn't do that either, but what it does give you is a very nice toasted coconut on a macaroon kind of flavor. With the PG, there's good vapor production. There's also a really good throat hit with the 24 milligrams, so I'm not like giving you the full vapor showcase here. I mean, it's there. With 24 milligrams, you get that throat hit though, so you're not going to be hitting it as hard. Um, Good juices. I would skip out the menthol. If there was one juice out of this batch I wouldn't get again, it's the menthol straight. If there was three flavors out of here I would recommend, it would be a vanilla, just because you can't go wrong with vanilla. It would be the menthol smooth or the menthol blend, depending on your personal taste, and the coconut for that for a unique or a good coconut experience. Um, I might sit with these and get back to them a little later, see how they work out after they've set for a while. Because I've only had these for 4.5 hours now, and I've vaped them all. I'll take them individually and maybe do like a review of just one. But the price is good. I got all these for less than 20 bucks, including shipping. So you can't go wrong there. Give it a try. If you are getting a Riva 510 from Liberty Flights and you're putting up with that shipping anyway, go ahead and get you some juices while you're there. They're not bad. They're pretty good juices.